There's a difference between being a soft one, having a pure heart, having a pure intention towards people, and making that to label yourself as a victim. No, because softness didn't ruin you. Your victim mindset did. Your victimhood did. You are the one defining that you are a victim in this life. How many times do I have to tell you that your inner reflection, your inner self is a reflection of your outer world. Because honey, have you ever considered in yourself that this is just a page of your life? Right? That hurt, that pain, that person, whoever is that or whatever that plays it or that environment is just a freaking chapter of your life. And haven't you realized that in every past pages of your book, you're just repeating the same cycle over and over again? You're hurt by the same principles. You're hurt by the same situation. You're hurt by the same pain. And you're doing nothing about it. You're still in this victim mindset. You still think that, oh my gosh, people are ruining me. People are destroying me. People are ruining me. Why do they have to do this to me? You're complaining. You're complaining about everything that you think is not good in your life, right? That's what you do. That's what you do all the time. You like to complain. You're not changing yourself. Yes, you're not changing yourself. You're stuck because you choose the pain. You're stuck because you choose to be hurt. You're stuck because you wear your pain like it's some freaking sort of badge that if people gonna see that, oh my gosh, I have this badge of kindness on myself. I have a pure heart, and people just like to manipulate me. People just like to hurt me. Oh, you're literally making pain your identity. You're literally making victim mindset as your identity because someone did it to you. Maybe it's a reflection of who you are inside of yourself. Maybe you're not taking a look. Why am I repeating the same cycle over and over again in my life, where in fact I don't even reflect on myself that maybe I was the one, tolerating those shit. You keep calling it trauma, but deep down it's your comfort that wants to just stay small all the time. You don't change it. You feel comfortable with being the victim. You feel comfortable with being the one that wears a badge like it's some sort of, this is my crown. I'm the always manipulated one crown. I have a pure heart. That's why people are manipulating me crown. Oh my God. Literally, yeah. What? It's like you have to realize that. You have to realize that now. Because, honey, it's so tiring to be like that. It's so tiring. No one can change you. No one will ever will, just you. You have to have the willpower to change what you think in life. How you think, how you view people, how you view yourself. Those people, they are a reflection of who you are. That's why you're hurt. Imagine this. I am very secure in myself. If someone tell me that, oh my God, you're so selfish. If someone told that to me, I wouldn't care. You know why? Because that's the reflection of themselves. They think that I'm selfish because they're lacking that on themselves. They always get stomped on something. They're insecure. I don't even have to care that they're insecure. That's a reflection on themselves. Why do I even have to care about it? People hurt me. So what? I always think that I have this energy field around me that even if someone tries to, to cross it, it's like my energy is so divinely protected that I don't care. I'm very divinely protected. Why should I care about those people? Why should I care about the pain? It's not even about the people, it's about the pain you feel. Yes, we can get hurt sometimes. We have emotions, but that doesn't define us on whether whatever choices we have to do in life is gonna cause self-destruction to ourselves. You're literally being the victim on yourself. You build the identity of being the one who always gets done dirty, but never the one who's actually changing it, you know? You want that? You want that? You seriously want that in your life? You want to be the victim? Because I think no one wants to be the victim of a life, right? If you want to be a victim, then maybe that's why you're stuck. Maybe that's why you're kind of depressed in life because you're not seeing that you are the one who's gonna save yourself. I was enjoying myself strolling at that freaking park, and I was just enjoying myself and trying to find a spot because in the bench in our previous video, the bench that I recorded on, there was people on there, so I have to find another spot in the park. And then I was just walking. And a man, I already found a spot, and I was second guessing if should I record here or not. But I found a spot, and then a guy that is riding a bike. I don't want to tell his nationality. He's not a local here in Taiwan. I don't see that he's a local person here because his skin is not a Taiwanese skin, you know. But he walked all over to me riding his bike, and I was just completely sitting there, holding my phone, doing some journals to write what I'm about to tell you, and then he completely just slowed down his bike and completely looked at me like this. That's freaking creepy. That's freaking. Don't do this. Don't do it to any girl, especially if you don't know her. What do you want to prove? What do you want to prove? Seriously, what do you want? Do you want to prove that you're handsome? You're not handsome to me. If that's what you want. Do you think the girl's gonna in love with you with that kind of with that kind of look? Do you think a girl is gonna fall in love with you with that kind of look? Tell me. No. Do you want to get creeped because you want power? You want control? Why are you looking that for other people? You know, even for girls, why are you looking power from girls? So the audacity, the audacity. They want the attention. It looks like wait, there's a bird that is flying but it's not moving. Oh, now he moved. Maybe he's recharging his wings. But yeah, they just want female validation. You want female validation? You can't get one by being creepy, bro. You have nothing to do in life. Just walk all over girl and said, "Can I know your name? Can I know your name?" And I said no. And you still wanna. That's so. Don't you have a life? Seriously, get your life together instead of creeping girl up. Do some journal. You know, post in YouTube. You have so many things to do in life. When I see those kind of person, I just think that they're so desperate on them. They're so desperate on attention and love that they can even put it on themselves. That's so disappointing. That's so sad. It really looks like you don't love yourself for doing that. You seriously don't. You're supposed to not care about someone's life and you still want to be like the villain or whatever you want to be. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You love it? You love that? Because I think it's lack of self-respect and lack of loving for yourself that you have to traumatize someone just to have the attention, just to gain some control and just to gain some oh my god, I feel I did something valuable today. I manipulated, I controlled someone, I traumatized someone. Wow, that's a good life. That's a good life. That's when kindness, niceness shouldn't be on you have to learn to say no to something that you know in your intuition that is not good for you. It's not good for your life. It's not gonna You want to change it? Maybe you have to see me golden. You want to see me golden? You want to see me so golden? Okay, let's do that. I'm super red right now, but I don't care. This is a Leo being touched by the beauty of myself. Yeah, I love the sun. Sun is literally my paparazzi. But yeah, stop blaming your sensitivity. Stop blaming your kindness when you are in those situations. Let's not do that. I look tomato. I look like tomato. I literally look tomato. You wanna know the truth? The truth, life didn't ruin you. Your excuses did. You like to excuse yourself. You keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. No one sees me. People love to hurt me. People they always take advantage of me. I'm just too emotional for this world. No, you're not emotional. You're addicted to struggle. And now you're telling me people victimizes me. They always take advantage of me. You are the one who's allowing that. You are the one who's allowing that. You have to blame it on other people. Realize this. Every people, every timeline, every experiences that you experience in your life, every emotions that you feel is always starting in yourself. That is not some outside world that is just given to you without any reason. Those pain that you feel, that is an indicator to change something on yourself. The way you're choosing it, like it's gonna define who you are in a bad way, in a self-destructive way, in a way that you think you will just be a victim all the time is really who you are. Yeah, it's really a definition of what did you do all on all this pain. Because honestly, all people get hurt. All people have trauma. All people have these problems on their life. And you know why successful people healed it? Because they choose to heal it. Because they choose to change it. Because they no longer attach themselves as the victim. Oh yeah, but I'm soft. I'm really kind to people. I have genuine heart. Yes, you're soft. Yes, you're kind. But you're using softness as a shield to avoid your change. To avoid the thing that you have to really internalize in yourself in order to be the best version of yourself. Your growth, no, you're using your softness as a shield on validating your hurt in a way that you don't change, that your evolution will stop, that you will, it, it's like that thing is supposed to change you in a good way, but you made it negative. It should be a positive. It should lead to a positive outcome in your life because that's what challenges is. Life has challenges. But instead of making it as a, oh my gosh, this thing awakened me at some point. This thing, I have to learn from this and I will change this on myself and I will make myself the best version on my highest self, you know? But no, you didn't do that. You complain, you made yourself a victim. Instead of being a positive, instead of making it a positive outcome, you made a negative one. Instead of tapping into your power, you want the pityness. You want to pity yourself. You want pity from other people as if it's a signal that you are worthy of being loved or being deserving to be loved. That's the false victimhood of why you're not loving yourself yet. Why do you always choosing someone's attention, someone's validation just to feel validated? Isn't it tiring to be like that? I love you guys. I'm just waking you up. Literally, I care about you so much because I've experienced this kind of things as well. But now, I want to teach people. I want to teach people how to heal the parts of themselves that they think, yeah, you have a genuine heart, but you can guard it in a way that you have a boundaries, you know? You don't make it like you're a mean one. You don't become rude. Selfishness isn't rude. Yes, it isn't. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing yourself. People will go away. People that doesn't resonate with your growth, they're gonna go away. Oh my gosh, guys, it's really sunset now. Softness in yourself. You want all women wants to feel softness in their heart. We are really soft. We are really pure, you know. We have this natural instinct that we have to be feminine. But you know, if it's making it negative and it's like neglecting yourself, you're abandoning yourself. Softness is not power if it's submission or if it's abandoning yourself. If you think that that thing, that person, that relationship, that environment, those people are causing you to feel more abandoned in yourself. Softness shouldn't be the one that can save you. Yes, 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 in a way that you don't have to be rude. You just have to walk away. You just have to know your worth enough to stop making their views as an indicator just to feel safe and loved and be worthy and deserving of freedom in yourself. Because that's so tiring, validating yourself from other people, based on other people. That's so tiring to be like that. You want peace, but you silence your voice in order to have that peace. That's why when women want something, you know, like of course we all know we have standards, right? We have standards. But why do you keep silencing the thing that you are deserving to have of just because this person or someone doesn't allow it? Or you know, it's not them. You think, you know in yourself that that's not what you want, but you still want to compromise. You still want to tolerate. And when you're done, when you're freaking you feel that you don't have peace with it, you're saying that people are manipulating you or people are like to victimize you. Maybe you're just victimizing yourself. You know? I will always say, isn't it hard to be like that? Because it is. It is. I want to teach you guys how to all the truths that you have to know in your life. We all need to figure it out in a way that it's all gonna be love in the end. Loving yourself, loving everyone around you. You always feel peace. That's the most valuable thing you have ever done in your life. And you can access that by being authentic. You cannot lie to yourself and expect peace at the same time. Expect love at the same time. And you like to be fake. You're literally faking yourself. You're lowering yourself from who you should be. Because honey, you weren't born to suffer quietly. You were born to rise loudly on yourself. You love yourself so much that any people, any situation in your life cannot break you. Stop romanticizing your wounds. It's not gonna make you successful. You wouldn't find love if you're romanticizing your wounds. You wouldn't find success if you're romanticizing every pain that turns you into a victim mindset. That's why you can't reclaim your power. Because you're choosing to be the victim all this freaking time. You know it in yourself. You know it in your heart. Now we're gonna go with the solution. It's freaking 7 now. It's 7 p.m. We have to go to the solutions of, okay, now I want to reclaim my power now. I don't want to be rude to anyone. I just want to protect myself. I want to love myself enough that every situation is not gonna define me as someone that always gets hurt. Those pain are indicators that there's a need for you to change something in your life, in yourself. Number one, stop making your pain your personality. Your pain is a signal for you to change something in your life. Seriously, every day you're choosing pain to be your personality. You're complaining all the time of why is my life like this? You know what? Start maybe tomorrow morning. Ask yourself, who do I choose to be today? Who do I choose to be today? My pain or my power? You have to choose it. You have to choose it. That's when you start to feel the shift in yourself, when you actually have to reclaim your power. When you stop looping from the past, when you stop looping from the pain. That's the only way. That's the only way to change yourself. You cannot change by not detaching yourself from the pain that you feel. Number two, rewrite your triggers. Triggers aren't something to avoid. They are indicators that there has to shift on you. You have to change something. If you feel that sting, that is an indicator to upgrade. Write it in the journal. Write everything you feel. Call it out. Call it out, baby. Be honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself, even if you think that that's gonna lose people, yes. Let it be. Let it be, baby. Practice choosing response over reaction. Don't react on this kind of triggers. Don't go to the loop again that it's gonna make you a victim. Response in a way that this thing is triggered. I'm being triggered by this because I have this. This is what happened. This is what I keep choosing from. 3. A victim energy is like this. Why is this always happening to me? Why me? Why me? But if you are taking back your power, instead of why me, you replace it with what now? Okay, this happened to me. What does this thing teach me? What do I have to do about it? And that's when you think about the solution. A solution to yourself, that you are not gonna come back to what triggered you again. You are not gonna come back to the false mindset that you created in your head with these past pages that you're struggling with. It's being a cycle, a repeating cycle in your life. Number 4, stop trauma bonding. If you think that these people, the closest relationships you've had, is shared from pain, from the pain you felt on yourself, from the hurt, from the wound, then you have to let it go. If it's from love, you wouldn't feel hurt by it. Stop being blind on the pureness that you have to yourself. You can be pure, you can be kind, but that doesn't mean that you have to be blind. You know the triggers, you know what something is not good for you, and you still keep choosing to do it. You still keep choosing to tolerate it. So stop trauma bonding. If you're sharing trauma, it's not meant for you. It's not good for you. It's not good for them. It's not even good for yourself. Why do you still choose it? Isn't it tiring to be like that? Yeah, the question is, isn't it tiring to be like that? Always. Healing, it's very uncomfortable to face what you tolerated. It's very uncomfortable, but it's for your own good. It's for your own good. It's gonna make you a better person, a better version for yourself. A better version of yourself that you don't tolerate any BS that you tolerated in your life once. You have to stop it now. Those people are just a reflection of who you are. When you change, Some relationship, some people, they're gonna pass. They're gonna pass by. They're not gonna be in your life anymore. But that's the whole point. If you choose to align yourself with the alignment that you have to be in your life, some people that are misaligned will gonna be out of your life. That's part of growth. Be proud of that. Be proud of that, honey. Number 5, call yourself out. If you think you're gonna be stuck on the loophole that you've created over and over again, then call it out. Call yourself out. Be honest with yourself, actually. You can talk to yourself, okay, maybe I'm choosing to be this again. I have to stop it now. And choosing it, letting it completely letting it go. No post, no revenge, Revenge, why do you do that? You're still choosing the pain if you do revenge. Can you not realize it? You're still choosing to be hurt. Being a villain isn't gonna make you peaceful. It's just gonna self-destruct you in the long run. Because when they're out of their lives and you experience another kind of situation to another person again, you will still be in the same loophole that you've created once. So call your BS, lovingly but fiercely. Say, okay, am I acting in a way that is causing me to self-destruct again? Or maybe I keep choosing this because healing is uncomfortable. You have to put an end on it now. You're choosing yourself now. That's a rebirth.